welcome. Join in. Hi, everybody. So tonight, what I want to talk about. Hi, hi, Devon. What I want to talk about is how to make sure your 2020 is successful. I feel like we make a bunch of goals right in the beginning of the year, and now you're 1 month in. How close are you to those goals? Like, let's be real with ourselves. How close are you to your goals? Because after about 2 weeks, a lot of people forget, a lot of people fall off, whatever the case may be. So I wanted to really talk about how to make sure you accomplish the things you set out to accomplish, and how I've been able to do it. And this is, it hit me like the other day. It really hit me that I was doing a routine, but I didn't even know it. I've been doing this since 2015. Literally, if you go on my Instagram and you scroll all the way down, you will see everything I'm going to talk about today. I've been doing since 2015. So now it's 2020. That's 5 years. For 5 years, in the beginning of the year, I've been doing these top 3 things, and each year I've been accomplishing my goals. Of course, if I stay on track, if I keep my routine up. Now, if you get off track, if you get distracted, life happens, things happens, then that may be a little different. But if you stay on track and everything goes good, then you should be able to accomplish everything you set out to accomplish. So I just wanted to do this with you guys. Last week, was it last week? 2 weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, when I was in Philadelphia, in the mentorship group, we did a manifestation class, and that's what really made me think about this, because they were saying they wanted more, they wanted me to dig deeper. So I'm going to do this live about the top 3 things I do to make sure I have a successful year. And then Sunday in the mentorship group, I'm going to do a in-depth class on the things that I'm going to be teaching you guys. So I'm going to go more into detail. So 3 tools, 3 things you need to do. First, and it's kind of like that thing of, they say whatever you want in life. It's kind of like the thing they say, like, whatever you want in life, you have to say it, write it, envision it, right? Say it, write it, envision it. And I think that's what I'm doing without even knowing that I'm doing it. So first, write that. Right now, if you're taking notes and you have pen and paper, say it, write it, vision it. Say it, write it, vision it. So first, say it. That starts with manifesting it. That starts with your affirmations, your declarations, whatever you want to call them. It starts there. I pick a top 10 for the year. That's just what I personally do, and I suggest you do the same. I do this with my clients to build them up as well, because it's very, very powerful. So whatever it is, business goals, personal goals, professional career goals, pick your top 10 things you want to accomplish this year for 2020, and make declarations for it. So for me, I want to be a multimillionaire, so I am a multimillionaire. If you want to travel more, like whatever the case is, whatever you want to do, pick your top 10 declarations, something that will help you figure this out. So this is tool number 1. I said I'm going to give you guys 3 tools, and this is about saying it. Something that's going to help you figure it out is, y'all see me post this, talk about this, all the ladies in my mentorship group has it, but manifestation book / journal. This is by author Star Dawkins, which is actually my best friend. Whoop whoop. But yes, it's called Manifest That Shit. But this book will really walk you through, if you have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, it will walk you through how to start, right? How to start getting in the right mindset. I have that book. It's really cool. Oh, hey, thank you. It will teach you how to get in the right mindset, what it means to manifest, what it means to make your declarations. I think I think in here she said affirmations. I love declaring. I believe in declaring and decreeing things over your life, but you can also affirm them, whichever one you want to say and do. But there's a section in here, boom, in the back, where you can write your affirmations. So you can do this. She put a lot of pages. This is something you can do every morning. You can do more than 10 out of your top 10 whenever you're feeling down, whenever you need to remind yourself like you're that bitch. Whatever you need to do, you can do it in here. And I love it because you also have planners, to-do lists, and goal setting. So that's step 1. If you started off this new year and you didn't manifest everything that you want, everything that you need, in kind kind of just doing that mindset training. A lot of people want to work on their business. They want to work on their relationships. You want to work on your health. You want to work on this, work on that. Understand that everything starts here, right? The top is our crown. Everything starts with your mind. So you definitely have to build that up and do things to exercise it. Just with anything else, you have to take action. So you have to build that up and do things to exercise it. So that's where your manifestation is, right? So that's step number one, right? You're going to, like I say, you're going to vision it, write it, say it. Now, let's get into visioning. Vision. Every year for these 5 years, I told y'all since 2015, I've been doing this. And y'all can scroll to my page to see my last vision board, right? But every year, I've been creating vision boards since 2015. So this year, what I did for New Year's is create my vision board. And this is something, I don't even know if y'all can see the whole thing. Can I get it? Okay. It's not even something that I want to like. I'm showing you guys quickly, but it's nothing I really want to showcase. But y'all can like kind of just see quickly. Just because I just feel like it's for me. It's not for everybody to see. But if you have not done a vision board yet, it's not too late. Do one. It's something about visioning it. I mean, it's even in the Bible, you know, like write the vision, make it plain. But seeing it brings it to life. I know for me it does. So even looking at this, it's a constant reminder of what I need to do and what I need to accomplish every day. So I have wrote it down already. You get what I'm saying? And now I get to see it. So I took action writing it, but it puts it together as a perspective. And I don't know about everybody else, but that's what makes it real for me. And this is with anything that you do. If you want to start a business, visualize your logo first. Visualize your website, your business cards. Do the visual things first because it makes it real. You can see it. It's one thing to think it. It's one thing to write it. And those things make it real as well. But when you see it, it's like it comes to life. You put breath into it. So I have to look at this and I put it somewhere I can see every day. For me, it's in my office up top. But I need to see this because it brings it together for me. And my vision boards is set up in sections. So business, money, health, relationship, family, love, everything. You want to put everything on here, but it puts it in perspective. Like I keep telling y'all, go to my Instagram. If y'all scroll all the way to the bottom, it's going to take you a little minute. But if you look on there, the things that I put on that vision board, and that was like going into 2016, I put a white Mercedes-Benz. I bought that. Literally, it's a lady sitting in a like chair, a queen chair with blue on. I literally replicated that photo shoot and I became and developed the queendom. This was before the queendom, I officially launched it. It's so much on that vision board that came to life. So like this stuff is really powerful. Y'all see people talking about it, people throwing vision board parties. It's powerful, and I believe everything that's on here right now is for me, is meant for me, and I gotta wake up and see it every day. And let's talk about some things that's already done, like to really show y'all the power of this. So one thing I put on here was Coach by Dynasty. So I already transformed my entire brand, gave myself a total new name, transformed myself completely, building a stronger team. I'm in the process of hiring right now, and I'm already have started building a team and helping my clients more. So I love that. Reading more. I'm starting to read. My style is switching up already. It's just so many things on this board that's already coming to life, because you got to understand you need to be intentional about it. Like, okay, a lot of people say, I want to be successful. What does that mean? You want to be successful, okay? Because my success does not look like your success. I remember when at first I just wanted to make 6 figures, and that's a lot of people's goals. Make 6 figures, make 6 figures. Now if I only make 6 figures, I feel complacent. I feel like I'm not doing enough. It's not in a bad way, and it's not ungrateful, but it's not success per se to me anymore. I want to go higher, right? So everybody's success is different. You need to understand what yours is. Where do you want to live? How much do you want to make? Who do you want to be involved in? Relationship, marriage. Do you even want marriage? Do you want kids? Who are your friends? How do you spend your free time? Like, get very, very specific. This book is going to help you with that. And then when you envision it, it brings it to life. And you need to put your vision board somewhere you can see it every day. Every day. So that's number 2. Number 1, exercise your mind. Get this manifestation journal. I'll put the link in this video when I'm done. Whether it's a manifestation journal, reading books on YouTube, listening to videos, podcasts, but you need to decree and declare the things that you want. So that's number one. And my secret is my manifestation journal. Number two is a vision board. Bring it to life. You need to see it. If you have not did your vision board, it is not too late. What do you want this year? After this video, go to Dollar Tree, go to Walmart, CVS, whatever. Get you some magazines, get you a board, and get to work. What I couldn't find in magazines, I went on Google and Instagram, screenshotted it. I went to CVS and printed out the pictures. Okay, like, be clear. Don't just put anything on your board. Put what you want. And if you can't find it, go get it. Okay, so that's number two. Number three, and this is to keep you going all year round. Three is kind of two things, but they're the same thing in a way. But planners and calendars. Planners and calendars, right? You have to plan it. Write it, vision it, say it. You got to plan it. What's the quote? If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. You saying you want to do something. You saying you have a goal. I want to relaunch my business. I want to start a business. I want to move up in my company. I want to graduate from school. Whatever the case may be, you can't do those things without a plan. Even when you start a class in college, what do they give you? A syllabus. You have a step-by-step schedule. The teacher has a step-by-step plan for your success, for you to pass that class, for you to graduate. You can do nothing without a plan. So you need a good planner. And this one, guys, is bomb, and I'm not just saying that. It's Balancing in Heels planner. And this is another one. I can't help that I got bomb-ass friends. So that's another thing. Surround yourself with people on your same frequencies that has the same mindsets and that want to go the same places you go, because most of the things I'm pulling I either did with my friends, like my vision board I did with my friends, or my friends are the authors of these incredible books and products, and they really help me. So that's key, surrounding yourself with the right people. That's another tip. But this is Balancing in Heels. So this is kind of really like entrepreneur girl boss journal, but anybody can use it. And why I say anybody can use it, because everything that she puts in here. But this is my monthly, day-to-day, and weekly check. Like, I can see the vision, but that's a big spectrum of everything, right? This keeps me in check every day. So as soon as you open up, you have your financial goals. Of course, I filled that out. And you can break it down. I love it that you can break it down as when is it due, and put your notes of how you feel about that. And then you have savings. You have a savings jar. Wait, can y'all see that? And then you have an income tracker. Like when I say she put everything in this planner, and then you break down each month how much you want to make. So you're starting the year, like this book, you're starting the year off very intentional. I love that each month starts off with a quote and an affirmation. So this one is, I attract prosperity and abundance daily. Amen. Say that out loud right now. And then when you open it up, you got your goals for the month, dates to remember, and all the important notes. You have a self-care every month. It's like a challenge. Like, I really love this. So every day you open this up, you have something new to do. So like January 1st was clean up your social media feed, declutter your room, practice yoga, try a new physical activity, make a gratitude list. I'm doing that tonight. Just what I'm grateful for, everything I accomplished in this first month of the year, because that's another thing. If you want to accept new things in your life, you got to already be grateful and utilize and show God you've used what he has already gave you. So be grateful where you're at, but work towards where you're going, right? Research an unfamiliar topic, do something creative. So it's like these little challenges every day. Like if you wake up in the morning and just turn open this journal, you have no other choice but to be motivated and get shit done. And then I love it because it goes even deeper. She puts it all out to where you can check it off. So accountability, right? Like you can keep yourself accountable. Like, okay, did I try something creative? Check that out. Did I clean up my social media? Check that off. Did I make my gratitude list? Check that off. Get rid of 3 things you don't use. So February, I'm challenging myself to do everything in the February challenge, because this is very helpful. And then we get into our month at a glance. You got your personal goals, your business goals. social media goals, home improvements, finance goals, and dates to remember. And what's the big 3 things you need to do for a month? So let me tell you guys, I don't know what's up with me and the number 10, but 10 just seems like a complete number. I don't know. But in addition to picking my like top 10 declarations for the year, I also move forward and I pick my top 10 things to accomplish. Out of those top 10, I break them into groups of 2, 3, or 4, and I designate them to a certain quarter of the year. In that quarter, then I designate it to a certain month. Okay? And this is what I mean by I'm already killing 2020, because my thing for this month was to rebrand my business. Check. I did that in like the first 3 days. Total rebrand, total makeover, shoot everything, did that. Announced it, vlogs, everything. Then I wanted to launch my new program with the new business, new tiers, clients booking, program booking. We already flew out of town on business. We've already done VIPs. My program literally has 2 more spots left and it's full. So I did that. And then the next is my corporate and team trainings and structuring that together. And I'm working on that, and that's like almost done. So in 30 days, I have really, really done a lot. And it's because of what I just told you guys. A lot of people want to look at the big scheme of things without breaking it down and planning it out. So each month you should really only have one big goal that you want to do, and each week you break that down into how to accomplish it, and that's what it moves on to, like what you're going to do this week, right? So all this stuff may sound cliche, and y'all can think it is if you want to, but like I said, I've been doing it 5 years, so I know it works. And everything that I say I'm going to do monthly, it works. For the mothers out there, when I say this planner literally has everything, and I'm not just saying it for promotion, it has everything. So for moms, children, wives, whoever, if you have a family, basically, if you have a family to take care of, you have your monthly budget, income, expenses, debt payments, and savings, a chart for that you break down. But I love this. It says Mom's Planner. A section just for moms. So your groceries, what's your kids schedule, the appointments, your kids activity, lunch ideas, household expenses, and any notes that you need to take. Like, this planner does not miss a beat. And then took care of everybody else. You took care of your business, work, whatever. Then you have my schedule. So it's like your me time. So put out the things that you're going to do for yourself, your quote of the month, and what's going to be your schedule or your spouse's. And then we move over. So February is tomorrow, and our affirmation is, I am not a perfect mom, but I am a happy mom. So just taking care of yourself. And I love this. So February 1st, which is tomorrow, we have to clean up our social media. That's the first stop for February 1st. So I love that. That's everything in this planner, and it's amazing. But one more thing that she also added, and she did not have to do this at all. This planner not only gets your life together, it provides resources at the end. Starting a business self-guide. So there's a start a business guide in it, right? So create your business name, your mission statement, how to legalize your business, who is your target audience, go hard for your brand, picking vendors, choose a product, and marketing. All that is in this. So you want to start a business. At the end of this planner, she gives you tips and worksheets to get your business started, guys. I'm telling you, not because I know her, this is the best planner I have ever had. Like ever. Get your target audience together, legalize your business. She gives you vendor tips and information, how to do your website. Like, it's amazing. It's really, really amazing. She legit has vendor names and contacts in here, in the planner. So, this is by Miss Ashley Ryrier. I don't know if I said her name, but by Ashley. If you go on my Instagram, it's tagged. But 3 things, right? Those are my 3 things. This is going to keep you afloat all year. This is your vision board, is your constant daily reminder. Your constant daily reminder. And your manifest book, I do like once a month, but you can make this daily as well, because I didn't show y'all the features of this book. So this book also has people and products that help you along your journey and growing your business. Like I said, you can write out all your affirmations and journal, which I love. Each month you can set, so that's why I said I do this like once a month, and I'm going to do this tonight because it's like starting my month, getting on track. This is my day to day, and this is my once a month, and really what's supposed to be like the start of your year. Each month has a to-do list, and then you say which goal you check off and which week will you be completing that to-do list. So week 1, week 2, week 3, and that's literally how I work in all of my goals. So if my goal for the year is, and I'm speaking this into existence February, my goal is to close my first corporate contract. Week 1, getting my offer together. Week 2, sending out my pitch. Week 3, close and finalize the contract. Week 4, do the training. That's how you, if you break down your goals like that and you focus on that every week, you have no other choice but to accomplish them. The problem is you don't break down your goals and you don't plan it out, right? And then, of course, your goals, you visualize and write it, and you affirm it. I just love this. You got business goals, self-care goals, relationship goals, personal goals. And then she just, before you get to all that, she teaches you how to do this, what does all this mean, and give you exercises. So those are my 3 tips, right? Another thing, right now I encourage you, if you haven't already, pick a focus for the year. I call it my word of the year. The first year I did this, my word was consistency, because that was stopping me from being successful. I had the tools, I had the business, I had the brand, I had everything, but I wasn't showing up how I should, and I wasn't consistent. So when I first got to this point of being able, just a different mindset and a successful mindset, I had to make sure I was consistent. So my thing was showing up in my business every day. I don't care if that was just researching something, Instagram posts, checking DMs, checking emails. It didn't have to be, oh, you got orders and shipping out for the day, but showing up and working on your business every day. Last year, my word was obey. No matter what was on my spirit, what God put on my heart, what God told me, I just had to obey. Like, I had to obey it, because I feel like the previous year before that, I got away, and it was what Dynasty wanted to do. And because sometimes God will humble you and you got to backtrack. It was what Dynasty wanted to do, and I wasn't listening. Not listening is like will be your biggest downfall, okay? My word is becoming, but it needs to be consistency. You're becoming consistent, right? You're becoming consistent. This year, it's not even one word. It's more so of just a phrase. And I feel like it's level up. My word is level up. Everybody right now in the comments, drop what your word is. This year is the level up. It's just a whole vibe. It's not even one word. It's just the full embodiment of leveling up on every level. My mind, my career, personal goals, relationship goals. It's just coming all together and leveling up. Okay, so somebody already said becoming, being consistent, unstoppable. I love that. Consistency, I love that. Yes, I love it. So your word of the year, every day, mine is consistency. I'm loving that a lot of y'all words is consistency, because that's the game changer right there. It's so many people not smarter than you. They don't have more money than you. Shoot, they may not have more followers, more customers than you, but they're doing better than you. And you know why? It's simple. They show up. They show the fuck up every day. When I see people on the gram glowed up, popping, I don't hate, because I know, how can I hate on somebody that is outworking me and doing the work I didn't do? I clap for them. Like, damn, she killing it. She is killing it. Right? Like, she's fucking killing it. If you want that same type of result, success, you got to be willing to put in that same amount of work. But you shouldn't even compare yourself to anybody. What life you want to live? Because I don't even want a life where I'm working like a dog every day. That's not my goal. So therefore, I don't envy that. But whatever my goal is, I know I have to do that amount of work to accomplish that. So usually it's not your resources. It's not that you don't know this, you don't know that. It's not that anybody is better than you. They're just showing up and doing the work. Period. They show up and do the work. I love following, and I don't, honestly, to be real, I don't even listen to his videos, but just seeing them motivates me. But I've seen him talk in person, and that's Wallow. If y'all don't know Wallow on social media, he's on Instagram really big. But it's just amazing to me, like amazing. Like it really makes me be like, yo, you got to get your shit together. Because it's amazing to me how somebody that was in prison for 20 years since a teenager, come home in less than 2 years, built this empire, amazing social media following, flown out, getting books, corporations, prisons, colleges, schools, rappers, everybody's paying him to speak, working like in a year, in a few months. So we have had social media and the internet at our fingertips this millennium, our generation, for how long now? I jumped off the gate as soon as I was 18 on Instagram making money. So over 20, I don't know if it's in 20 years, because we had MySpace, Soulja Boy took the opportunity there, but we've had all these opportunities. Somebody that was in prison 20 years, no access, no opportunity, come home, all of this is foreign, probably didn't even have a cell phone before he went into prison, and now everything is touchscreen, and in a few months can get it, can grasp it, and make some money and make him a whole different type of living, and you're complaining, talking about you don't get it, you don't understand it, oh, I'm gonna give up, I like, you have to show up. He knew way less than you. Way many other like things are against him. Coming out of prison, you're a convicted felon, probably didn't graduate, not educated, a black man first of all in society, everything up against him, and he made it happen. And I just see that as motivation. Like, we can't make excuses. You got to know what you want and show up. So I love that a lot of you guys' words is consistency, because that's the shift, that's the changing moment. Like, in order to achieve real success, that's it. Like, that's it. Being consistent, showing up every day. And I'm working on it. Like, we're all a work in progress. I know I am. One thing I want to do more is get on YouTube more. So I could have easily went Instagram Live, Facebook Live. I was like, let me get on YouTube Live. I didn't understand it. It was some technical difficulties, but I made it happen. And I showed up. My Instagram Lives are 300, 500 people usually. It's not that many people over here, but this is where I want to be. So I have to keep pouring into it, and naturally, whatever you put in, it will come back out to you. That's natural. That's law. God made that law for all of us. So I really hope that this helped you guys. If you felt like the year didn't start off right, if anything has happened bad per se, if you just feel, watching social media, comparing yourself, you don't feel up to par, whatever the case may be, understand that you can decide today, you can decide right now to change it around. And I just gave you, and it's not fluff, 3 things that really, really will make everything that you want come true. As long as you believe it, be crazy enough to say it, to believe it. And this is the thing, if you're writing it, saying it, and looking at it every day with your vision board, even if you don't believe it, you're going to end up, you keep saying something enough, you're going to end up, like, say those 10 affirmations every day. If you get Star Manifestation book, you can do way more than 10. If you don't know how to do affirmations and declarations yet, wake up in the morning and just get on YouTube and type in positive affirmations, success affirmations, business affirmations. Right? Like, whatever the case may be. Yes, I gotta manifest that shit. You have already manifested that shit. Do you mind if I share your story? No, but I can manifest some more shit. So, before we wrap up, I just want to share a story, right? I told you guys of the things I've accomplished. But when I speak this, I'm speaking it into you, and I believe it for you, but you got to believe it for yourself. I always feel like my job in this world isn't to get people to start businesses. I love that, because I feel like financial freedom, like, we need that. But it's to get people to believe in themselves. It irks me, and it's just mind-boggling. I don't get how it's like 1% of the world is the wealth, and then everybody else is like medium average living or in poverty. How does that happen? How is only 1% of people get it? You know what I mean? And when I've learned these things and I took my time to build my mindset and study these things, I understood that it's really just what you believe. Like, life don't, I always say this, life does not happen to you. People be like, oh, that's just the way it is. Oh, it's always happening. No, you believe that, and you're creating that. Believe something different, and that's what will happen. God says it. The universe said it. If you're Buddhism, not Buddhism, Lord, what is it? I don't know. But any other religion, in every different word, they're speaking it, they're saying it, but it's like we don't believe that for ourselves, right? If you speak it, you know, it shall be. Like, if you ask and you seek, you shall have it. So I say this, and sometimes I have hopes, like, okay, I hope they get it. Like, even right now, everybody's watching this, I'm like, I hope they do it. I hope they get it. And so 2 weeks ago, when we was in the mentorship group and we did our private manifestation class, at the end of the class, I gave everybody exercises. And I was like, everything we just worked on, go put it into action. So whether it's a house you want, go look at it. If it's a car you want to drive, go do that. Somebody you want to work with, book a meeting, go to their event. Put yourself in that space. Make it real. And so D was in the class and she was watching live, and she texted me and she was like, Monday, let's go apartment shopping. Yes, I'm gonna keep this live up. Monday, let's go apartment shopping, or I'm sorry, y'all, shopping or hunting, whatever she said. And I was like, okay. I didn't even see it as a manifestation thing, because, like, I just believe in people, and I believe in whatever you want, you can have. So I seen it as, we finna go get your apartment. She seen it as she had this apartment on her vision board, and she needed to find it. She needed to be in the space. She was just practicing the exercises I taught them. She literally started this year having no idea. Yeah, like, she didn't plan on getting the apartment. And D, when did you just move in? Monday? Yeah. She just moved into her apartment Monday, y'all. And we did that class 2 weeks ago. Approved.
No, last week.
That class was last week?
No, the class. Oh, yes.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. And approved, moved in, everything like started falling into place. And she was like so worried. She was like, I don't know how it's gonna happen. She woke up, the money appeared right in her bank account. Like, wasn't expecting it. She didn't think she was gonna get approved. They called her, she was approved. I was stressed the fuck out on Sunday. She was so stressed, and I went to bed and I prayed for her, and I was like, girl, you got that apartment. Monday morning, come get your keys, you're approved. And she had everything she needed to move in. So when I say this stuff works, you cannot believe me if you want. You can think I'm just talking, I'm just promoting. But in 2 weeks, she literally found her place. I was dancing, crying, and listening to Ari Lennox manifesting the night before. And literally just by me doing that manifestation teaching and putting it into action and believing in yourself. And even when we was apartment hunting, I told her, like, I don't know, I just feel this is for you, and it's not for next month. You don't have to wait on nobody, no roommate. It's now. I feel it. And I told her, I said, if God blesses you, if a door walk opens up, that means go through it. Like, sometimes God is just waiting for you to take action so he can show up and show out. So you got to be brave enough to take action. First, you got to know what you want, because her space was already on her vision board, right? She already envisioned it. And Pastor Dynasty. And then you got to believe it. Right? You just got to be positive. You got to believe it. You got to affirm yourself. So, like, that's a case of just this month only. Like, so many blessings has happened this month for people around me, for myself, for, like, my students, just everything. And it feels good. And I know that believing in yourself and doing these things, staying on top of yourself, it works. It really works. So that's the sum up, right? If you want this year to be successful, first, believe it can be. And I just gave you the 3 exercises you need to do on top of other little tips. Get in a positive space. Get around the right people that believe in you. Right? If I didn't push her and tell her, come on, let's go, you know, she'll still maybe be doubting or just not thinking it's even possible. And that's a lot of us. Like, that's a lot of us. So just get in the right space, because, y'all, this is real. So you have your 3 things. If you missed the live, I will keep this up. It will stay on my channel, so you can go back and watch. Manifest it. Get your mindset right. Get you some book, journal about mindset and manifestation. This is on Amazon. I will put the link below the video once it goes up on my YouTube channel. Planner. This is my day-to-day keep me in check, honey. And this planner is really good, y'all. No fluff. Planner is amazing. Because, you know, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And you got to vision it. Make it real. Make it real. You need to see it. Show up and see it every day. and put this somewhere. And don't go small. I serve a God. He's big. He's mighty. Don't go small. Go what you really, really want. What you really want. I'm looking at this right now like, yeah, we gonna do this. Forbes 30 under 30, okay? And I'm be able to go back and pull up this video when it happened, period. And that's how you got to be confident and believe in yourself. So thank y'all for tuning in.